Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. That sounds so weird because every time I'll be like, we're gonna be on a schedule, we never end up being on the schedule. But here we are. We're gonna do like girl chats while I do my skincare because I look so dusty. It's not getting cute. So let's do this. Okay, so y'all always be asking me about my skincare routine. It's really not that like extensive, but I'm probably gonna make this a lot longer than it needs to be just because we're going to have girl talk. So we're gonna first go in with a purifying foam cleanser by, oh gosh, hold on. Excuse me. By Roche. Okay, let's get it to focus. Focus. Why is it not focusing? There we go. La Roche-Posay, people. All right, so we're gonna go in with it. I'm gonna also wash my hands with it. Okay, it's a new year. Happy New Year. It's 2025. 2024 was just, I don't know about y'all, but it was ghetto for me. It was so ghetto. And if I have to be honest, some of it was not because of me, and some of it was because of me. You know, like, that's called accountability, people. Some of it, like, it happened to me, and then some of it, I allowed it to keep happening to me. And here we are now in 2025, and we gotta do better. It's so hard. I understand now at 28 why like people be like, this is just the way, this is just who I am, this is just how I was raised, or this is just what I do. Because it's so much easier to do that than to be better. Like, it's a lot harder to choose and be like, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna write down an actionable plan and I'm gonna follow this plan to be better. Some days I don't wanna be better. I just don't. But shout out to my mom because she didn't raise no. Yeah, so that's not in me. So 2025 is about being better. Because 2024, baby, that wasn't it. It wasn't it. First wash, we're gonna go in again with the same thing, the Roche-Posay, but we're gonna mix it. Okay, some of these products are almost gone, so we listen and we don't judge. So this is by my esthetician. I showed y'all this before, but it's called the Naked Gel Cleanser. Focus. There we go. The Naked Gel Cleanser. So we're gonna double cleanse. So we're gonna mix a little bit of that and a little bit of this. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit, a lot of it, but you get the point. So one of the things that I feel like I allowed to happen to me last year was my dating saga. It just was not it. 10 out of 10, highly recommend, not recommended. Okay. If I didn't learn anything about last year, don't date if you're not dating with intention. Like, don't just be like, oh, whatever happens happens, because that's how things get messy, that's how things get gray, that's how things operate in the spirit of confusion. And God don't operate in the spirit of confusion. He don't. And so I'm gonna like, I'll give y'all a little bit of it. Okay, so I met a man back in 2023. Yeah, 2023. September 2023. And we just started casually kicking it. You know, like, who? Well, first thing that I should have not done, if you're just casually kicking it with people, you should not bring them over to meet your family. You know, like, you shouldn't do that. Okay, however, I was just like on an all-time high. Okay, so it was like, I want my parents to meet them, I want my family to meet them, like, they're so great. So I let them. That was on me. That's not on them, that's on me, because I should not have let that happen. No, I learned through this process that you should not let anybody meet your family until it's official. Period. Like, what are you meeting? What are they meeting them for? Like, this is a person that I could potentially date? Like, no. That don't even make sense. But I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. So, I'm gonna pat our face dry. Okay, so yeah, so I let them meet my family, and not only did I let them meet my family, they came for Thanksgiving and they came for Christmas. Yeah, take it from me, if y'all not in an actual relationship, don't do that, okay? Because what happens if your family loves them? Yeah, that's what happened. My family fell in love with them. All right, so then after the year ended, it was like, all right, so we've been doing this for like a good 3 months now, just kept kicking it. So what are we getting ready to do now? Well, we don't even live in the same city. Let's go with that, right? We don't even live in the same city. So since we don't live in the same city, now you got to think about like, are you going to do long distance dating? Oh, what are we doing? Well, we're like, okay, well, we're going to just keep kicking it. And hopefully you're going to move. And then once you move, then we could actually pursue a relationship, I guess. So I wasn't in, if I have to be honest, I wasn't in a rush because I had just got out of a relationship. So in my mind, it's like, okay, cool. Like, I'm cool. And I have a phrase that I like to say, it works until it doesn't. Okay? That sounds cool in theory, but what happens when you start catching feelings? What happens when you fell in love with somebody? What happens? You feel me? What happens? So from there, hold that thought. So we're supposed to go in with a toner, but do y'all see these? Yeah, that's how much we got left. It's safe to say we need more of this, but for the records, this is, can y'all see it? Oh, focus. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So we would go in with that. Let's see if I can get something out of it. This just make me think of Glenda off of Wicked. All right, that's really not doing anything. Okay, yeah, kind of need to get some more of that. Okay, so the year keeps going and we end up getting to like Mother's Day. Mind you, during this process, we've also agreed that you can date other people. Like, I'm not tripping, you can date other people. I'm gonna date other people. Yeah, the problem was I wasn't dating other people. They were, but I wasn't. Now we're gonna go in with the, yeah, y'all see it. Okay, so we're gonna put these underneath our eyes. We're gonna sit and we're gonna chat. We're gonna let these sit for 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah. So we were like, you could still date other people if you wanted to, because we're not in a committed relationship. We're not even exclusively dating. And that was fine because, like I said, I wasn't trying to be in a relationship right now because guess what? I had just got out of one that was not the best. So it's like, okay, cool. I ain't tripping, you know. You my little yeah, period. But like I said, what happens when you catch feelings, deep feelings for your little yeah? So we got through a period. We get to Mother's Day. Y'all, they treated my mama to come to Chicago for Mother's Day weekend. Okay, how nice was that? It was really nice. Paid for my mom to fly first class. She got to go to the spa. She got all of what I would call the Savannah treatment. So at this point, I'm aware that they are dating other people. That sucks. Who wants to hear that? But in my mind, I'm like, okay, now that I know that, like, I knew you was kicking it with other people, but I wasn't, I wasn't made aware that you're dating other people. Now that you're actually dating other people, this is not gonna work for me. Because now I got feelings. So what we finna do? So we end up going on like this 90-day fast to like figure out like what we're gonna do. Homeboy cut the fast short because he was just like, he decided he's gonna go a different direction. Okay, cool. Was I heartbroken? Yes, I was. I was crying a lot. And y'all gonna probably be throughout this whole story like, Taylor, You was weak in the knees. Stand up. You was not the booty piece of the bread. You are not the yellow left tabby. Trust me, I know. I be saying it to myself, but clearly it ain't got through my thick skull yet. So from there, we stopped talking altogether. Well, we weren't talking during 90 days really. And then once he said that he decided to go a different direction, then it was like, okay, cool. Well, then I end up getting a follow on Facebook. So it made me be like, oh shoot, who's that creeping in my window? I should not have entertained the thought, okay? And the reason why I shouldn't have entertained the thought is because if I entertained it and it came with this is what I want to do, blase, 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 and I'm gonna stand on this, great. But that's not what happened. What ended up happening was more confusion, and it leads me to the video that went viral on Instagram where I was like, dance if you single but you had a whole year of relationship problems. And I said I'm not going into 2025 like that, and so I said I wasn't going to do that. And it's so hard. Everybody talks about set boundaries, set boundaries, set boundaries, but nobody talks about how hard it is to keep those boundaries. So, yeah, we end up having a conversation, and then we end up talking, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna just be friends right now. We're gonna just be friends, platonic friends. Yeah, that didn't work. That went out the window, okay? I'm just gonna be real shit. That went out the window. He ended up spending Thanksgiving here, and then I spent Christmas and New Year's with him. Yeah, probably shouldn't have did that either, because then all the feelings started like coming back, and it was like, what are we doing? And you're not doing anything because this is not going anywhere. And now it's like okay, well, I'm gonna work on me, you're gonna work on you. Cool, but like, let's be real. Is this really gonna go anywhere? And I'm one of them people that's like, okay, if I have categories, okay, and this, God does not approve of this, I know that, but in my mind, these are the categories: platonic friends, friends with benefits, or we in a relationship. It's one of the three. It really ain't that hard, okay? So we not pursuing a relationship, okay? Cool. Can't really be friends with benefits because the emotions is too many emotions already involved, right? And then you don't really want to just be friends with this person because like you really want more. So what do? Not talk to them. Exactly. Now I don't know how to do that. That's easier said than done, for sure. But I had to let them know, like, you got enough friends, and so do I. I don't talk to my friends every day. However, it's gonna be really hard to like not talk to them. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to keep you guys updated. Because I ain't gonna lie, I started to think that was my person. Am I a little delusional? Maybe. Am I a little all over the place? Maybe that too. But I say all this to say, like, if you just kicking it with somebody, check your feelings at the door. Don't catch feelings. We don't do that. And I normally don't do that. He caught me by surprise. You feel me? So there's that. And then too, like, set your boundaries and stick to them. If a person does not do X, Y, and Z by this time frame that you have in your mind, then it's time to go. Like, what are we giving more time for? In my mind, like, because now you ain't doing nothing but growing more feelings, and it ain't going nowhere. So now here I am, still single, with a bunch of emotions for a person that now they have nowhere to go. And now I have to work on not talking to them, because what are we talking for? And y'all may be a little toxic like me and be like, well, you could still talk to them. But what are we talking for? Like, what is the reason behind? What is the reason? What is the reason? What's the reason? Like, because you love them, okay, yeah, but like in my mind, like we're working towards something. So either we're platonic friends, but how can you even be that right about now? It's just ghetto. So more of the story is the dating pool in 2025 is trash. But also, don't date unless you're dating with intention, because then you end up in a situation like this. That's gray, and I'm not for gray. This is not it. 10 out of 10, highly don't recommend. Okay. My face is so dry now. That's also because it's so cold outside, but that's okay. And then we got a little hormonal acne that's coming in because Mother Nature should be here next week. Okay, so it's been about 10-15 minutes, so now we can take these off. Something else that I was thinking about was, if I have to be honest, this is how toxic I am, and I don't like it. And I ain't never been like this. That's the other thing, I ain't never been like this with nobody. Like, I would spin the block. You feel me? Oh, y'all see them bags? They are horrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what this was. So this is a caffeine solution by, come on, focus, The Ordinary. There we go. Yeah, I would still spin the block, and that's what makes this ghetto. That's also what makes it hard to be able to like completely disassociate and walk away. Because one thing about me, two things for sure. Oh baby, I know how to leave people. Okay? I will leave them. I'm a leaver. I will be like, I'm done. Like, I'm not finna do this. Bye. But for whatever reason, it's so hard. And I watched this video on TikTok, and this is something to think about. Girls, think about this. When you are struggling to stop messing with somebody, not saying that this is the case here, but she was like, sometimes you are not focusing on the fact of missing them. You're really thinking about the opportunities or like the promises that did not get fulfilled, and that's what you're holding on to. And so it started making me think like, dog, is you stuck because you thinking about the promises or what he said would happen or whatever the case might be? And then I started thinking, and I said to myself, and myself said, And I'm gonna be honest, it's both. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, it's just because they said we was gonna do this, just this. No, it's because I like that man. Have you ever liked somebody and it's like, I don't even want to like you no more? Can somebody come get me off the ground? Like, wait. Ugh. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And I say all this to say, don't ask me to date nobody right now. I ain't finna be dating nobody. I'm not interested. Don't come this direction. Don't send shawty come my way. Don't send nobody my way, okay? Don't send nobody my way. Cause I'm either unavailable, like emotionally unavailable. Yeah, it's just a no. It's a no. So we're gonna go in with like this finger and yeah, and lightly. Don't do it so rough. I'm so pale. Oh my goodness, girl, you need a tan. So yeah, by the looks of it, kid will be spending Valentine's Day by themselves. Oh wow. I haven't spent Valentine's Day by myself in a very long time. Crickets. I don't like the thought of it, but it's okay. We're not going to focus on that today. We're going to focus on next thing that we're going in with is Focus Morph Serum. It's not that much in here either. So we're going to pour this on our face, on our hand like this. And normally I have like my ice globes, but I don't have them. So we're going in and putting that everywhere. Yeah, so that's my dating saga, and I told myself that I'm not going to be in the gray space in 2025, and so now I gotta stick to these boundaries, and I don't like it. It's so much easier to be like, just have fun, girl. Yeah, you keep just having fun. Girl, I'm almost 29. I'll be 29 this summer. Like, no ma'am, that's not it. I want to be somebody's wife. You feel me? Like somebody's wife. Not that wife. I want to be that wife. And I want to be somebody's mama. Okay, one day, shoot. But before we get there, we gotta like date a little while. You feel what I'm saying? These days, it's hard for men to even get in relationships. This is really my thought process on that. I think that it's hard for people to initially get into relationships because, one, we don't really have role models. Two, people want to teach everything else. They want to teach you how to get a job or teach you what you need for a job. They can show you how to get certain positions and how to make money and all these different things. But don't nobody want to teach people how to date properly. And I'm gonna be honest, I really think the church should do it. Like, churches should have a ministry where married couples mentor people that's dating. Boom. Somebody take that idea. No, you heard it here first. Okay, so next we're going in with the Daily Moisturizing Lotion by Cervae. I think that would be so good. Like, people be waiting until they engaged, and I get that, but like, to be honest, we can't even get engaged because folks don't even know how to date. So ghetto out here. My face feels so much better because it was giving dry, crusty, dusty, and busted. Okay. Oh my goodness. If I had my facial globes right now, it's okay. We're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna control things that we can, let go of things that we cannot. So yeah, that's where we are in the dating world in 2025, is trying to hold to our boundaries, and we're not gonna be in the gray space. So in order for us to not be in the gray space, like, we don't have to talk to them all the time. We can talk cool sometimes. We don't have to talk all the time, because what are we talking all the time if we're not working towards anything? Tell me I'm right. I'm right, right? No. I think I'm right. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. Tell me to, like, not just go back to, like, going with the flow and us living in a delusional world, even though that's not getting us anywhere. Alright, next we have Black Girl Sunscreen. Fan favorite, make the crowd go crazy. Don't really have much of this left either. Sounds like we need to be going to Target, okay? So this is our last product. And although it is a snow day and I'm going to be at home all day, yes, we're still going to put sunscreen on. That's just what I do. Okay, so we had to change from the bathroom to in here so y'all can get the full glow. Like, it's giving skin, it's giving her face, period her face. It's giving easy breezy beautiful cover girl. I know, right? Okay, finishing touch. We're gonna go in with my favorite, Aquaphor. That's what I put on my lips. And y'all be like, Taylor, you really just did all this to sit in the house? Yes. Because I don't want no dry skin. Girl, no, we don't want that. Okay? I don't know what's next for me in the dating world. I really don't. That's crazy. Like, I don't have a roster. That's crazy. And people expect me to have a roster. They be like, I know you got. No, I don't have a roster. I am normally a one-man type of girl. Lately, that's what I've been. When I was in my early 20s, I was definitely had a roster. But no, I don't have a roster. So yeah, there's nobody. That's crazy to even say, like, there's nobody. That's not what I saw in my life at 28, getting closer to 29. But you know, they say our plans are not God's plans. His ways are not our ways. And in all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. So at this point, I just lay it at his feet. You feel me? Like, cause wait. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all can put your comments down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Oh, and let's do this. Control the things that you can. Let go of the things that you cannot. Refuse to allow others to control your emotions. We are not in competition with nobody but ourselves. The goal is to be better than we were yesterday, be better than we were last week, and do not forget to live life on purpose. See y'all next time.